Good morning. Good morning. I'm trying to think how I should start this. like, I'm just waking up. Well, I'm not just waking up again. I took my meds, fed the cat, got her a bob, got her tablet on, changed her peep, got my coffee, and now I'm on here to talk about my diagnosis. Diagnosis is Yasmin. Hello. He's being a butt. He woke baby girl up, by the way. I'm not really happy with him at this moment, but that's okay. Um, Baby girl, are you gonna watch your cartoons? Want me to turn off? No. Okay. Um, they get into trouble together. They're like partners in crime, but as they should be. He's like 1 and she's 2, so it's kind of cute. Prepare yourself. Hello. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I can't choke right now, okay? I'm not coughing. It's allergies, dude. Okay. I'm going to center myself real quickly with some breathing. Okay. If I can. Gosh, my nose is totally clogged. Are you okay? No, yeah, I'm totally cool. Been busy working, but always supporting when I can. Wow, right on. Cool. Thank you. So as you guys know, well, some of you probably don't know, I went to go see. I mean, I've seen therapists off and on for in my recovery. I've been sober for almost 8 years now, and I've seen 2 therapists, both for a year, and there's always a couple years in between, and then I go back. It's kind of like it's what I do. um, this time, um, I went to more like a place. I don't know that she's just very good. She's really good. Like I think the other therapists that I've been to, I don't think they were able to diagnose, if that makes any sense. Like I think you need to have like is it a doctorate? I don't know what it is, but you know how like some therapists they can diagnose you, and then some therapists are like, I'm just here to listen. I'm just here to listen twice, and I didn't like that didn't work out really. I mean, I went to them for a year. I learned a lot. Like I've come a long way. I've learned a lot through the therapists that I've seen in the past. So I can't say they did nothing because I'd be lying. They did help me. But the only people that have ever diagnosed me with anything were my primary care providers. Um and that's where I was diagnosed with bipolar and fibro. Um um Everything else, I don't have to go down the list of my ailments, but so after like a 2-hour session, well, the session wasn't 2 hours. I was there for 2 hours. Like I had to fill out paperwork, and then I went in her office. I was able to like I we talked for like a good hour. We were talking for like over an hour. It went by really really fast actually. Um, but she said that she thinks that I have. Well, she's diagnosing me. She didn't think. I took it. Also, I did a questionnaire too. Um, that so this is my diagnosis. I'm like putting this off like an idiot. I'm gonna just blurt it out there. Okay. Oh, thank you, Life with Louie. Oh, how I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, bipolar's not fun. Thank you, Yasmin. Um, because I mean, I was like, I can deal with bipolar, right? Hi, computer. I'm like, I can deal with being bipolar. I don't drink anymore, so my bipolar is manageable. You know what I mean? Um, Bipolar people shouldn't drink. Neither people with PTSD, and I have both. Okay. So I have PTSD, you guys. I have PTSD. I have generalized anxiety disorder. I think that's what it's called. I probably am totally screwing that up. And I have agoraphobia. Okay. PTSD, generalized anxiety disorder, agoraphobia, well, obviously bipolar. Am I missing something? No. I don't think I'm missing something. I don't know. I could be. But that's kind of a lot. Like you can have all those things. Like I'm like, are you I asked her, I'm like, you can have all those things. She's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Right on, you know. Like so basically what you're saying is I'm fucked. Is that what is that what's going on here? You know what I mean? Um it explains a lot. It explains so much. Like it explains a lot. She made a good point. She's like, well, you've only been being treated for what? Bipolar and fibro. Like, you know. So now we can treat these other things. Um and you know what I mean? And like have a game plan kind of like and like, you know, be on the correct meds and like you know, it made sense. It made sense. She made it. She just kind of. She made it sound nice. She made it. She made it sound. Just kidding. Um, she made it sound not as bad as it is, but it. I mean, it's. I mean, oh my god. I mean, let's face it. That's kind of a lot. Like the PTSD thing, I understand. Like I get that actually. Like when I was going through therapy with my husband, who has PTSD. He's a combat war veteran. Um, I noticed a lot of common things between us, and at the time I told his therapist, I'm like, I think I might have PTSD. And she was like, you might, you know? But that was for therapy. That was that we were going through therapy for couples. Like we weren't, I mean, we weren't really addressing like individual stuff. We were kind of like going together, you know, at that time. And so I kind of identified with a lot of the symptoms of PTSD. And so I was like, weird. And I didn't think you could be both. You know, I'm like, I'm not going to take on his illness. I'm not going to be like one of those weird women that's like, oh, I have that too. You know, all creepy and weird. So I didn't want to take on his illness because that's what I thought I'd be doing, kind of like. And so I'm like, I'm cool with being bipolar. Like, you know, cool. But turns out, yep. Um, so it's really a wonder to me how we've made it this far, my husband and I. I'm just kidding. Um, Not drinking has helped both of our sides. No substance um, abuse here. You know what I mean? On both ends. I forgot to put my filter on. I look horrid. Let me see what you're saying. Hold on. Let it out. It's okay. Yeah, I agree with the diagnosis. I was just in shock that it was so much. Like, you know what I mean? Um, because I was just honest to her. I was honest. You know, I told her everything. She's just looking at me, typing while she's looking at me, which I can't do that. It's a skill. She's like looking at me. Um, but yeah, I agree with it 100%. I think there's more actually because I didn't really tell her everything. Like I told her what came to mind at that moment. Like you're not gonna remember everything. You know what I mean? Because I kind of didn't mention like my picking that I do, like which I don't know if that could be a part of my anxiety. Because I think it's anxiety based OCD. I don't think it's OCD, if that makes sense. Because I pick a lot. Like I've told you guys about it before. Where like I pull my hair out and like I pick I'll pick my legs. Like I if you sometimes I do really good and I don't do it for like amount of time. And then sometimes like I always when like really stressful things are happening or changes are happening in my life, like I'll just pick and like I'll bleed and it's like it's not like oh I can feel pain like I'm emo like it's not like that. It's more just like it's a compulsive thing. It's not like I want to do it. It's just happening. You know what I mean? Like it sucks. I don't like it. I mean, but again, it only happens when like changes are happening or stressful situations are happening. Let me see if I can show you her. Oh wait. She's not wearing a shirt. I don't want to show her. She's you stop. Are you not gonna watch your shows? No, don't. I'm gonna turn your thing off. No. Are you on benzo? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking to your computer. Well, I don't think you could. Yeah, actually, I'm on a very, 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 very low dose of clonazepam. Like it's the lowest dose you can actually take, and when it's a low dose like that, it's actually non-addictive. Um, Speaking of the clonazepam, though, it stopped working. It worked really well for me for like 6 months, I want to say. But I'm the clonazepam are one of those drugs that I'm not really like up the dosage because I do have prior addiction problems, and I'm not gonna be like, hey, Um, but yeah, I'm on Cymbalta for my fibro and my mental. Clonazepam again for my anxiety, and then levothyroxine is for my thyroid, and metformin is for my prediabetes, which I haven't shown prediabetes in my blood tests in like ever since I've been pregnant. So that's like coming up on 5 months. Um, so those are my meds that I take: Cymbalta, clonazepam, levothyroxine, and metformin. Those are my medicines, and those are like I used to take 12 meds a day, and to cut down to 4 is like dramatically a lot. Like before I got pregnant, I was on gabapentin as well, trazodone for sleep, lorazone for pain. Yeah. And again, my doctors know that I'm a prior alcoholic addict, and so they don't prescribe me things that are addictive. um, you know what I mean? And they keep a watchful eye on like my prescriptions, like because you can pretty much, I mean, you can misuse anything. Let's be honest, like you can misuse anything. As weird as that is, like I heard that gabapentin was turning into what was it? It's gonna be a shoot. It's gonna become a narcotic, and I'm like, what the? Because gabapentin has really helped with my fibro, and I've never felt like, oh, I'm gonna misuse this. Like I've never felt high from it. Like if you taper on it, if you use it as prescribed. What, baby? Keys. I know. That's nice. He is soft. Um, so I was just in shock to hear that they were gonna do that with gabapentin. I'm like, how in the what the because I've only had really good experiences with it, and I didn't feel that I didn't feel it was a narcotic, like in any way, shape, or form. I'm just being honest. This is coming from my chemical makeup, my brain, my body, my illness, my problems, me. Maybe to someone else they can like pop them and they get high. I don't freaking know, but being in recovery, I think kind of. And I've talked to all of my recovery friends about my illnesses and about the meds that I'm on. Same with my sponsor. I check in and I'm like, hey, this is what's happening. And everyone's like, as long as you're not misusing anything, there's no problem. If it's helping you, it's helping you, period. There's no, just because a lot of people in recovery have mental health issues. And that's kind of why we're in recovery to begin with, is that's what you try to mask pain and you try to mask certain feelings with substances, right? That's how come we get in this mess in the first place. um, and so a lot of us have mental illness. And so a lot of us are on medication, you guys. They're just not like hardcore drugs. We're not like, unless you need them, unless you actually, your doctor's like, okay, we've tried everything. Baby. As long as you're being honest with yourself, honest with your doctor, and honest with the people that help you on the day-to-day, like in recovery, you're fine. Like there's no, oh, you just pushed him off the bed. Oh my goodness. He doesn't even care. He's like, oh. Anyway. Oh my goodness. They're like two peas in a pod, dude. Like I can't even. Okay, so I have I have to keep repeating this to myself because I feel like I'm missing a diagnosis. Wait, okay, PTSD, bipolar, generalized anxiety disorder, agoraphobia. I feel like there's another one, but I'm missing. I don't remember. Sorry, I keep like looking to see what she's doing. Be nice to the kitty cat, please. You know that's not good. He doesn't like that. And he's all rolling around. He doesn't care. Like, I swear she'll like pull his tail. He's all purring. I'm like, whoa. He's a baby. They're both babies. Oh my goodness. Anyway. So yeah, that's my diagnoses. I'm happy to finally have like a name to like what this is. Like people are always like, why are you so fidgety? Why are you like, you know what I mean? This, that, and the other. How come this? How come that? And there's your answer to all of you people that are constantly asking me, why am I playing with my hair? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing that? There's your answer. Okay. Anyway. Like I don't want. I know, you're silly. I missed what the diagnosis was. I'm sorry, my son called. Oh, that could be some, okay. No, it's Share Bear. It's bad. I gotta get off of here. But it's I can't. I have to get off of here. It is PTSD, generalized anxiety disorder. I think I'm saying that wrong. Bipolar, and agoraphobia. That's just my mental stuff. You know what I mean? That's not my physical stuff. So it just explains so much. And actually, the way I feel, I'm happy. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, like to get a list of things. Oh, you're totally fucked up. But I'm happy to finally know. Like, I'm happy to finally like have an answer to what the hell's going on, because I knew it couldn't just all be bipolar. Okay, I'm gonna get off. Okay. She has allergies too. We both have to take our medicine and kind of like wake up and stuff. And I have to tend to my babies, so I gotta go. My beauty room has a window finally. I want to do a get ready with me today, but I have to take my traffic school test online. So if I do a get ready with me, it's not going to be till later because I think we're going to go out to eat too. Hey, don't play with that, please. Okay. So, but my beauty room's disarray, but it has a window finally. So I'm like, I want to do makeup in my makeup room. You know what I mean? I love you. Okay, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Thank you for hearing me out. I'm agoraphobic. Are you? I'm getting my nails done. Oh, how fun. See, I need a day like that, Cher. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you, computer, for coming in. Share Bear, everybody. Love you guys. And yeah, I mean, for all the trolls and non-trolls that were just curious, like, really, why are you like that? That's why. So...